Hello and welcome back to my Final Fantasy IX Let's Play. This is part 2, take 2 I guess. So what happened earlier, this is not a great night for me. What happened earlier, I ended up freezing on the plant brain fight, and when I went to pause the video, it ended up corrupting. So I'm 0 for 2 in the single clip. So luckily I'm saving these in order of parts, so I could just easily go back without having to redo the first part, which is great news. I've had this game crash on me in the Steam version twice while recording video, and it's been about 8 hours I put in the game, so it's not too bad, but not fun either. Luckily, I didn't eat too much time. I'll try to recap what I was saying, but I might mess up. I might get confused. So if I repeat myself, I'm sorry about that. It's just the way of the world, and I can't view my video again, so you guys don't want to hear me reiterate exactly from the script. You'd rather me just tell you what I'm thinking. So, I will be farming to level 3 again here, and that was the save you might have seen at the number 2 slot. I don't remember exactly when I started it. It's pretty easy. I just walked away from the Moogle. There's a cutscene right here. So, Monty there is the Moogle we need to deliver the letter from Kupo, but I wasn't thinking, so I ran away. We'll be saving him anyways, so that's no problem. So I explained it earlier, I'll be using sword magic to deal damage to these monsters. I looked at the name and I can't pronounce it. I never even thought of a name until I was trying to talk about dealing one hit damage, one hit KO. So that's how memorable they are. They aren't in any other part of the game, just right here. We can also run into goblins. It's a very low chance, which I ended up having last time, which helps out with my steel. But we probably won't get that luck again. So I want level 3 just to give myself an HP buffer for the next fight. And always dealing with the right, which I'm sure I went over in the first part. That is probably my biggest tip for Final Fantasy IX, is steal early and steal often. You feel like you're slowing yourself down, but when you get to the point where you have Thievery, it's 8 MP to do 9,999 damage. It's it's the easiest one to get max damage on, and it's definitely the most reliable because it's only 8 MP, and by the time you get it, you'll have, I can say, about 100. That's enough for level 3 on everyone, but I'm not sure. Last time I didn't have anyone blind, and now I have level 3. I mentioned in the last attempt of the video that blind doesn't matter. Magic is not affected by blind chance. I'm not level 3, but and stealing's not affected either. So my main focus for the boss, it won't matter, and in the second half of the fight, we will get blank and he won't be blind. He'll probably just add to the steal chance. Pollen! Wow, like I am psychic. So that's the name of the monster, I can't pronounce that. so I'm not even gonna try. And everybody is level 3, so back to heal and save. And bugbear, because I forgot to earlier. So I'll talk to Monty twice, because that will get us an extra log net from Stiltskin. And Stiltskin will tell us that a Muggle is trapped in the ice, and we'll come and save him when we go through the ice cavern. Okay. I saved a little time over my last save. Probably less talking. I don't remember what else I explained. Oh, I do remember now. I explained friendly monsters, and the first friendly monster will be in Dali. I won't be doing them in order. I'll just do them at the end to clean them up. I talked about it because I was debating whether or not I will farm offline in Dali. I think I'm not going to. It'll just me need a little more paying attention for my sake on the boss fights. So I haven't used focus yet. Basically that adds magic power to BB and his next attack. You can stack it. I'm not even sure how many times, but it can be stacked quite a bit. Okay, I'm gonna throw a potion at Zidane after his next deal. Just because I don't want him to die. But he could right here. That sucks. What a waste of a potion. So if Zidane gets knocked down in your fight, Blank automatically shows up at that moment. And kind of helpful because he undid everything I was prompting to do. Didn't help BB, but it kind of saved me a potion. I think I have all the steals now. And down goes Zidane. That sucks. I don't actually have a good abundance of Phoenix Downs for these fights, which is kind of unfortunate, but not much I can do at this point. I will buy a bunch. Probably at, I believe it's the West Gate. And I'm pretty sure we're done, so I'm just going to start doing damage. I'll throw a steal in just to double check. 340. He's doing probably more damage than Steiner at this point. But we will check. He should be 200 something. Oh, 396 still beats me. Maybe there's a limit to focus. Not an attack or skill I use very often anyways. I'll look up what the saying is on his next fight, I guess. So now we have Blank on our team. If you want to do a farm at this point in the game, there's an unlimited amount of these green dudes. You just knock Blank out and you can definitely start a farm. You just stand right here and they keep respawning. So if you're willing to lose a broadsword, you can get 2 iron swords, which the iron sword is worth more. So I always do it. Does it make a big difference? But but every little bit counts at the beginning. I don't think I have anything extra to put on anyone. I don't remember how to check commands, so I'll do it in the next fight. So you have to fight one of these green dudes, and he's the next one down here. They can come anywhere between 2 to 4 in a fight, and 4 is obviously the most desperate. They can all be taken out by one AoE fire attack from Eevee. Makes them pretty decent early farm. And we got the least. So I'm just gonna knock Blank out myself. No sense in XP, and he's not an actual party member, he's a supporting character, and we won't be using him for the rest of the game, really. He might come in one more fight, but that'll be much later. I've played this game in like 6 years, so I don't remember. I think he's in one more fight with Garnet, but that might be Marcus. It's been a long time. Nothing to do here, but proceed. There will be a cutscene coming up, so I will start talking now. So Blank looks probably 120% more badass as a statue. Kind of insensitive to say, but it's very true. We'll save Blink later. Steiner stick farther up, but stick is so far up his butt, I can see it out of his mouth. Oh, I guess that's probably North Gate we're gonna head to next. So there's a few things special on the world map. I forgot about this little scene. I'll explain the world map when we get to it, I guess. So there's only really two options you can walk to from this world map. It'll be Northgate and the Ice Cavern. They say you can get to Southgate, but you really can't because you have to cross a river, and it's uncrossable by foot. So he's giving us a tutorial. This guy's name is Mogster, and you can find him in any of the marshes, I believe. You can definitely find him in the first one. I will show you where he is when we run into it. All he does is tell you tutorials on stuff that's already happened, and later on he will have more tutorials. Funny little character. So he brought us the Moogle flute. Basically, that allows us anywhere on the world map to summon a Moogle. I don't remember what his name is. Magu, maybe? I can't remember. You can annoy the Moogle on the world map by continually summoning him and not saving. So when you're on the world map and you have this text saying Mist Continent or whatever continent you're on, you cannot get an encounter. That's just the way it is. So you get that text 5 times, 4 times, depending on the continent you're on. And the world map works a little differently than other maps. Your threat counter sits at 0 if you don't take a full step. So basically you can do these half steps, like this. I'm having a hard time doing it. And it's called stutter stepping. I'm stepping way too far for it to work right now. But if you don't want any encounters, you can do this method called stutter stepping, which I'm failing at right now. Basically, you just walk half steps and you never push your threat counter up. I will not be doing that, but that might help you if you want it. I forgot to equip Garnet. I'll do that after this fight. Quite an easy fight, luckily. Basically, I'll just deal with it with Zeddy and stuff. I didn't realize Garnet was going to get so much damage. So, that's more of the damage I expected. Is Garnet in the front row? I can't tell what to say. She should be in the back row. Oh yeah, she is. She just must have armor on or something. No hat. No wrist. So I don't really need to change any of these. I probably should put him on a broadsword, but he's so unused in the first disc that it's really not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna talk to this this person at the gate, and they'll sell us stuff, I believe. If not, we'll have to wait till Dolly, which is unfortunate because I might need a Phoenix down before then. Probably not, seeing as the only boss fight is a single party member, and I can't really res myself if I die. But either way, I prefer to stock up at some point, and I believe I can get a shop here. Oh, she only sells potions. Never mind. For some reason I thought you could get a shop. Well, 2 Phoenix Downs will have to do. I can't let my party members get too low on HP. And unfortunately, Princess Garnet is only at level 1 and has very little HP. Not a very strong monster, but I'm not really keen on fighting them, so I'm just gonna... At 26 health is not a good fight to start with, especially when she's in. So far. This is a much easier fight than the moon. Same attack as last time. One attack. Way to the ice cavern. There's some hidden chests that only can be accessed with the power of Vivi's magic. Probably a lot of people miss most of these chests. I missed all of them that are hidden with Vivi's magic the first time, probably first few times I played this game. First few times I only went through and grabbed the chests I saw. I didn't run around waiting for the exclamation mark to show up. So it's really not that hard to get the S rank, but if you don't spend the time to look through all the areas, you could probably miss it. I'm sure I missed it the first playthrough I had. So the ice cavern has a specific, I guess, feature. That wind, if you run into it, is an automatic encounter. It doesn't matter what your threat range is at. If you stand in it and keep running only when it comes out, you will always get an encounter. So here's the first chest that's hidden behind a wall. This would be the place to get a Mage Masher if you missed the steal. So I honestly didn't have the Mage Masher in my first playthrough until I got to Dali, which is after the Ice Cavern. The earliest you can get most great items is stealing, then chests, then you can buy it. I can't believe I missed that timing, and I really don't want to run into a fight for no reason, so I say that, and then we will run into fights later to get XP buffed. The reason I don't want to do the wind between the fights is the monster can swap your HP, and its HP is like 141 or 144. And if you have like 500 health, kind of a pain. Not a big deal with our health right now, but it will swap usually. So I was going to use Vivi to attack, but unfortunately he's asleep, which stops my sword magic as well. I thought I attacked with stun, but I guess I didn't. So all the monsters in this skeleton should be immune to fire. To be a comfortable and easy fight for Sidane, and it also depends on his trance, which I will kind of want to have it happen before the fight. It's possible to do it with high trance and getting the trance right away, but I really want that mithril dagger. I did it last time and got it in the first try, but it was really lucky. And it's not a great chance to get it on the first try. And that's where the Nature Masher is. If you missed it. I think we're up to 3 Phoenix Downs now, which is not a bad amount. It's an extra leather wrist. Is good. We should be able to swap the Moonstone to Steiner, but we will be losing Steiner very soon, so I don't honestly think I will be putting the Moonstone on Steiner. I kind of want one more level, and it's only 117 XP, so I want that as well as a trance flip from Sidane. I don't want to leave my fights to chance. I'd rather have some control. I might have to do quite a few fights just to get enough trance to put this Sidane, actually. Kind of unfortunate. She goes sometimes. Or I could get rid of it. One or two more attacks and that'll push him over the edge. I don't think we'll have much XP, so we'll definitely go the fight. And if I'm lucky in that fight, that should put me in the trance. I didn't actually pay attention to how much XP he got. I read the wrong one. He needs 40 XP. I was reading the top row. His amount of XP. 40 is not too bad. Much better than what I thought it was. If it takes too long, I will run into the wind. I did that last time. I am hoping to avoid it. But worst case case scenario, it's not that bad. I think this fight is actually more XP, but I don't know that for sure. And I got what I needed. Let's see if I get what I want. Sleep so that I could heal. Oh. Fight over. Will you give me 40 XP? Probably. Guessing 24. 17. Ha. Great. Not really. Okay, I'm gonna run into the wind and see if I can get I don't remember what the name of the monster is. Yeah, it's the same. I don't know if Steiner's strong enough to one-shot it. But, I'll use this magic attack. Maybe still. Maybe I won't use it, but I don't. I definitely want him before the Black Bolts fight. Number 2 and 3. So it would have been 22. Still would not have been enough. People finished abilities, and I don't know which ones. Oh, you got fire. And you got bird killer. So I could equip some abilities, but at this point, honestly, all the abilities are not very good. I think I have a better chance at getting a fight that does give me the XP I need outside of that. If BB goes first, I'll just fire attack all of them. Unfortunately, we're all real slow, so I'll go for a steel and a fire attack. Or what? Synchronized water polo. And that's enough to push me to level 5. That way I will go, save, and I'll see how long we've been, and decide whether or not we will end this as part 2. So this is the Moogle the letter was about. That was trapped in ice. If you read the letter he gives the next guy, he complains that Stolkin left him frozen. And this is Mogster number 2. It only added 3, maybe 2. It might have actually had the card game last time. The next one only adds 1, and that's Synthesis. So he wants you to deliver a letter to Kumo. I'm gonna save just to see what time we're at. And if we're at about 2 hours, I will end this video. We got enough time to beat the boss. Sounds good to me. I should have healed before I saved, so I'm gonna do another save. Just in case I lose. I haven't lost to this boss. I want to say ever. I don't think I've ever lost to this boss. But I usually farm a lot more than I am now. So it wasn't even close last time, but the steal happened super early. I think it was the first steal I had. And then I just ignored the rest. But this time I'm quite a bit out of trance, so the fight will last a while. I'll do a lot of stealing, throw a few potions out, and prolong the fight as much as I can. The easiest way to deal with this fight is to get trance, wipe out both the Tidal Flame, if you're strong enough, you should hit the sea lion to red and knock out the black ones in the first time. With that, sweeping the rest is easy. If you only get him to yellow, he could survive another hit, putting his yellow to red, giving you 2 tsunamis instead. Which the ideal fight would be the tsunami. You could probably do enough damage to get it in without a tsunami if you get his health down a bit and then title point. But I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to focus on stealing. His best item from Sea Lion is Mithril Dagger, but you can get elixirs and ethers from both of them. I don't remember what the item, equipment item is from the Black Bolts, but I'm cheap and free equipment. It's probably something I already own, but why not take more? I probably won't sell any equipment in this game, but I will sell ethers and elixirs and Phoenix Pinions when I get to Lingblum. And then after that, I probably won't sell anything because I'll have a ton of money from Chocobo Hot and Cold. Last time I got lots. I think I got two 10k items while I was farming my Protect Ring and Lord of Robes, I believe is the item. So this is the Sea Lion or Ice Sea Lion, I believe. So I will focus my steals on the Sea Lion, which is obviously not the Sea Lion that I'm seeing it, but that's the way she goes sometimes. So if you're doing this fight for the first time, I definitely suggest starting in the back row, especially if you're going to steal. Even if you're not, I suggest the back row because your dines aren't affected by row, and you can save yourself a lot of damage from just being in the back row. Definitely heal yourself before you're going to take damage from a tsunami. I don't remember how much, but I'm sure it's over 100. Mithril Dagger is one I will restart for. It is one of my specific steals. It increases your steal chance. I'm gonna throw a potion as I do. I've got lots of time. My ATB's not even half. I could have used a high potion, but at this point I know I'm gonna be healing again before my ATB, so a single potion should do. Reasons I've never run an Excalibur 2 run is the amount of stealing I like to do, and it's a big waste of time. Not that it's not worth it, but for a speed run to get Excalibur 2, it really is a waste of time. Please get lucky. I really don't want to have to waste trance just healing. I need to end this steal or the next, otherwise I'm going to be starting to burn shreds. It would be more beneficial to get it now, then I can heal. Unfortunate. I might actually die. It shouldn't happen, but it's possible. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. So I have one chance to steal before I hit trance. Even if I do, I'm still gonna have to heal during the trance. But I only really need 2 trances to pull this off. So next hit I will need a trance. Please make this steal. That sucks. So I'm gonna burn my first trance because I really that miserable thing. I would never do it for any other item. Probably not. But I will do it on this one. I'm gonna throw a potion. I don't want to be so close to it. I have so many potions, and I'll definitely hit this choke block. So I'm not going to buy any potions. Phoenix Downs, on the other hand, much more reliable safety. I might buy that. Well, I'm high enough to have 3 trances, which is not really a huge accomplishment, but I got it. But it doesn't really matter because I have no translates. And I'm starting from the bottom, so we will attempt to do 2 melee attacks on the sea lion and hope to get a tsunami. But I will wait until I'm closer to trance before I execute my non-planned level 1. I've never done it. It's just what I came up with while talking to you about my ideas of this game. So what he's missing right now is an elixir steal, I believe, and I just wanted to see. Excuse me, I assumed memory would have kept the monster I was stealing from, but I wasn't that lucky. Time to heal. I could just melee black bolts at this point, and that wouldn't really do any problems. I just realized if I start attacking the sea lion, the black bolts might blizzard the sea lion to heal it. So that might be a reason why I usually stuck to title points, but I haven't played this game in so long, I don't know for sure. I'm just spitballing with knowledge I have from the game. But I will still attempt the attack twice on the sea lion, and then title point. I'm starting to buff my health, just in case I trigger a tsunami, because I do know it is a lot of damage. Well, let's see if I'm smarter than I usually am. The double attack might not help much with aggro. I'm hoping it's enough to push it from red to dead. No, I was right, he's gonna heal. Well, that's unfortunate. He had to miss for no reason. Going for the steals again. Well, 1 steal, and I'm gonna heal. This is probably the longest black bulb sea lion fight I've ever had. didn't know I was going for a record for my sea lion fight, but here it is. There's really no point in attacking the Black Bolts because he's going to die in a single battle point. And I think I get that right here. Oof. There's really no point. And actually, I'll throw a potion. I will be wasting the first transport. I just want to make sure I survive the title of the Super League. It probably does like 120 damage. But it would be very embarrassing to die at this point, having wasted probably 15 minutes on this fight that should take 5. Last time I think I did it in 3 minutes. And this is the beginning of the end. Yep, I overprepared with levels, I overprepared with strategy. I really overprepared completely for this fight. I could have definitely meleeed the Black Bolts and not worried about it. Oh well. It's better to be safe than sorry. And I gave you a strategy that you can use and pull off really easily. Just requires a bit of time. Steiner being a doofus again. I've already lost count. But I also said I wasn't going to really keep track. So I'm gonna lose Steiner and Garnet pretty soon. So there's really no point in putting the Moonstone on either of them. He does have the option of having the Iron Helmet, which is probably the first point I would start using abilities because it's the best ability. I'd say second best. Ability up would probably be my favorite, but level up is definitely very helpful. So Bird Killer, it is actually one of the best skills. Any flying enemy, it doubles your damage. It's not just bird type. So any flying enemy. Beast Killer encompasses a lot of enemies. It does the same thing as Bird Killer. And I don't think you have any. And I don't think she has any. Okay. The killer abilities are helpful, but the two biggest ones are Bird Killer and Beast Killer. There's quite a few. There's Man Eater for any humanized opponents. Helpful against opponents like Beatrix. And there's Dragon Killer. If you're farming Grand Dragons with melee, I guess. There's two main ways to farm Grand Dragons when you're low level. The easy of the two is with the blue magic roulette, I believe. No, that's the spell. Same spell from the monster's perspective. and it kills a random person. It's called level 5 death. If the opponent's level is divisible by 5, it will kill them, and you get that from whale zombies. If you eat a whale zombie, you get that as Quina. The other method I will try to demonstrate is using Limit Glove, which is an easy spell to get, but a hard spell to use. You need Quina to have 1 HP to deal max damage with Limit Glove. It's not the reliable way to do it, but it's the fast way to do it. Not fast for speed, but like earliest you can do Grand Dragon farming is with Limit Glove. So we are on our way to Dolly, and like I said earlier, this is the first place you can run into the friendly monster. The first one is a Moo, I believe. The little blue dude we ran into earlier, where there was 3, and we ran away. I believe he's red in the friendly monster version, and all you have to do is, the friendly monsters, you give them items, and they award you AP. So once we get to Dali, I will be ending the video, and yeah. Easy monster. He awards decent XP. I could be wrong. Yeah. You can find them in Lindblum in pairs. 24 XP is not great, but the other one is a decent XP, and that's where I'll be farming once I get that far. Well, thank you for joining me on my Final Fantasy IX Let's Play Part 2. I hope you join me for Part 3 and beyond. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I had a lot of fun making this. Have a nice day, and I'll end the video when I finish saving. So I just need to push the story along a little. Not sure if we need to go into the room, or I can save before then. I do not remember. But this is Google that the other guy wanted us to give the letter to. I guess I'll have to go through the story of the inn, and then we can save it. So we'll be able to save after they all have a nap. Basically, they're just discussing how they're going to get to Lindblum, and Steiner wants to go back to Alexandria, obviously. I agree with Phoebe. This part of the storyline is a snooze fest. The arguing doesn't get them anywhere, and to be honest, no one besides Steiner wants to go back to Alexandria. So, why is there an argument? Really great song. Not much to it, but it's really great. Zidane hits the nail on the head there. He guesses the song is being sung by Garnet, and he's right. I'll leave the ATs till next time. So, thank you again for watching, and hopefully I will remember the Mognet on the next part. I hope everyone has a nice day. See ya!